Good afternoon. It's January 29th, and we're going to look for the deal of the day. And I want you to know I have not pre-sorted this. We're going to do this from the very initial survey study investigation. Right now there's 4,237, look at my cursor, listings in Pasco County. That's the most number we've had since 2007. There's 1,478 pendings, which is great. That's up about 200. That's actually very great. Now we're going to do the 30-day sales. We're going to go minus 7 days to minus 37 days with the idea that a lot of the transactions from today and yesterday and the day before won't be reported for a couple of days. 1,029. This is great. This number was below 1,000 a day or two ago, and it was very unsettling, and I didn't report it, and I said, oh my God. And so anyway, let's say that you're wanting to buy a home in Pasco County, and right now there are 4,237, was that the number? 4,237. And let's say that we're smart. Let's say we had a brain. So we're going to buy not in a flood zone. Okay, unless you're buying on the water, and then in which case you don't really have a choice. Actually, that's not true. If you want to buy a house that's not in a flood zone, there's some houses in Bailey's Bluff that are way above the water line. So there's 3,421 properties in Pasco County. And let's say that we are going to buy a block home. We don't want to get or let's do a single family home first. Now we're down to 2,357, and we want to buy a block home. Stick homes are fine. They don't have cracks from settlement, but they're not quite the same in a hurricane. And in a hurricane, I was going to say in a tornado, now that we have tornadoes in Florida. So let's do the block home button, which is escaping me. Did my exterior construction button disappear? It's ruining the flow of my, here we go, exterior construction. Okay, block, and yeah, that's about it. Okay, so there are 2015, and let's say we have to have a 3-bedroom. We can there are deals in the 2-bedroom market. And if you are a 2-bedroom buyer, you're going to get a way better deal because 2-bedroom homes are not as attractive. So how do we analyze it? How do you know the best deal? Now, there's several things that we forks in the road, and we can go down each one. But for right now, what we're going to do is we're going to say we want a move-in ready home. How do you find move-in ready home? Well, one way is to click FHA. And that'll be a house that'll pass inspection, or at least the seller is indicating that they would do the repairs. If they have it listed for FHA, half the sellers don't even understand. They're fairly committed to making repairs. But let's say we want the best deal. And how do we analyze that? So what we're going to do is we're going to take a price per square foot as the measure of what's the best deal. There are 20 properties that are $150 a square foot or less. Let's look at the prices. $280, $356, $357. So the cheapest house under $150 a square foot is this one in San Clemente, and I'm pretty certain that's a 55 and older. Briar Oaks, $365. Can you imagine? Verandas. So what we're finding here is that the smallest house is 1,880 square feet. So we're not going to find that. The larger the square footage, the cheaper the price per square foot. And we could spend some time on that. Let's just see what happens if we go conventional. There's 28, which actually include, I'm sure they include the FHA, those 20. So there's 8 more that came out. And if we did cash, 35. What we really need to do is do not FHA and not conventional. So let's see how that comes out. That comes out to 12 cash only deals. Farm lawn for 115,000, unrepaired sinkhole. No, San Carlos. What's wrong with this house? 115 grand. Oh, it's an auction property. Auction properties are not real. You can't judge the price on this. Plus, there's a 10% buyer's premium. So if this goes to 150 on the auction plus 10,000, you're in it for 165. Farm lawn. This is a unrepaired sinkhole house. I can get it fixed for 25 grand. All right, look at this big old monster house. No offers accepted after the first 5 days. That's today. 5 days on the market. And it says it needs extensive work. Okay. Wow, I gotta tell you, I like it a lot. Oh, yeah. No sight unseen transactions. Property being sold as is. Inspect prior to submitting with 0 inspection days. Hold harmless form is needed. Car in the driveway does not convey. Seller is a law firm, special magistrate. Okay, so this has got to be a probate. Seller will not consider or accept escalation clause. Seller will only consider offers written on the FAR bar contract. Please verify all HOA rules. Why would you do that? You could easily verify them. It's so easy. Beacon Woods is easy. They answer the phone. Anyway, this looks to me like a good deal. This is a 2,200 square foot. This is a rehab retail product, a 4-3 pool home. I'll bet it goes for, I don't know what, $160,000, $180,000, because we could do an analysis on this. God, I wish I'd known about that a few days ago. All right, here we go. $229,000, $131 a square foot. And this is cash only. Why is this so cheap? Another no escalation clause. All right, so this must be corporate owned. No, it doesn't say it, but they're not willing to pay the dock stamps, which is a normal seller's expense. Asbel Creek, $131 a square foot. Well, there's always a reason, and let's use this as a learning. Let's do this. 18916 new. 18916 new. So what we're doing here is we're going to go look to see if it's a sinkhole house. I mean, that would explain why it's priced like this. None reported. And we know it's not a flood zone. Progress Residential Borrower 14 LLC. Well, I mean, if you want a 322 block home in Asbel Creek, $61 a month HOA, this looks like a great deal. Waterbury, okay, this is an unrepaired sinkhole. This is very nice home, 322 pool home. The repair for this is about 25 grand. And it says that they'll do it for $40,000 more and can be sold with financing. So you'd be in at $270,000 to repair this home, and it's in terrific shape. McMinn and Dade City. Cash only. Why? You know, even if it's a cash only deal, buyers are still going to want to buy hazard insurance. There's got to be a reason that they're not willing to do financing, because it doesn't have countertops. They took the granite countertops out. We're taking our countertops with us. Oh, and it's got an original 1960 house. So that makes it 65 years old. There's got to be a deep, dark secret here. 128 days on the market. The builder is offering buyers up to $20,000 in closing fees. So this is a mistake. This is absolutely financeable. This is a builder home. They're absolutely a mistake to have this as cash only. But look at all these homes. Okay, here's something interesting. What is this? Osceola Heights, 1 to 2 acres, $550,000. Giant house, $148 a square foot. No garage. Low ceilings. Fireplace. Old windows. What is that? Pets, probably, maybe. I mean, these are really high quality pictures, but they didn't do a very good job of staging it. Oh, look, it's got a garage. Yay. $550,000 for a 1974 home with 3,700 square feet. 5 bedrooms. I don't think you could do an ALF here, but maybe you could do some kind of shared living thing. I think the most you can do on shared living is 3. They do have horses allowed. Zone for horses, that magic line. All right, so now we're up to 550,000. So the deal of the day is probably not going to be a $550,000 house. So let's see, what can we do to change the criteria to see the best things? We could go to a 2-bedroom house and see. Now all of a sudden we're at 17. Let's take out the plus because we already looked at that. The 2-bedroom homes, there's 5 of them in this criteria. Let's just see if anything jumps out. 135 grand. Needs a roof. 16th Street, Dade City. If I'm not mistaken, I know this house. Yeah, this house just, if it's the same one. Yeah, it's real estate owned. Yeah, this one just foreclosed 3 or 4 months ago. Laird, Venice Estates, not a flood zone, although at one time Venice Estates was a special wind zone. Tiny. Oh. Can you imagine? They took the wires. I think that's usually a sign that the wires, how much of value are in the wires. The good thing about it is it's not that hard to rewire it when you can go through the ceiling down to a big old hole. But, yeah, see, there's a wiring. Somebody, that might be vandalism. So how much is this? $159,000, 140 days on the market. Deal alert. $143 a square foot. So it's still not a deal. You put 50 grand into this, you're going to be at 210. It's only got 1 bathroom. No, this isn't a deal. Fair Lawn. I know this house. I've been out there. Yeah, this has got, this is on the golf course. It's got these monster trees. They've got to be just frightening. You're going to spend, I don't know, 20, 50 grand or something taking these trees down. I can't see. I'd just be scared of that tree right there. Those big, fat oaks, they're hollow. I can tell you stories. All right, Cavendish, Heritage Lakes, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. I guess it needs a roof, so it won't pass inspection. See, 167 days. So they're doing it as a cash only. It's 55 and older, $70 a month. I have roofers. If you have a bad roof and you're thinking of selling your house, don't worry. We'll include a new roof in the price. We'll pay for it out of closing and won't have to come up with a dime. And they won't even mark you up for it. All right, so I'm Randy Jenkins, and I did a 15-minute video on deal of the day, off the cuff, with no preparation. And now I'm going to get off the phone. I'm going to send that 4-3 out to a few investors I know and see if anybody wants to go shopping. Have a great day. Bye now.